Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Deborah Windorf with Divine Jubilee Ministries, and I have a word today, and happy President's Day, and it kind of fits right in with that. And this is Proverbs 29:2. This is out of the Passion Translation, and it very well fits with today, about our today's time with it being President's Day. And here's what it says. It says, "Everyone rejoices when the lovers of God flourish, but the people groan when the wicked rise to power." And that's it. That sums it up right there. So with everything that's going on, when you look at Canada and you look at the things that are going on in Russia and Ukraine and then all these different things that are going on in the world, some of that is due to the fact that the wicked have risen to power. And you can see the people's reaction to that. And there's a lot of protesting going, a lot of different things that are happening. And because I just said that, this video may be pulled down. So I have a Rumble channel. It's called D. Windorf. If you're looking for me, and I'm not on YouTube anymore or not on Facebook anymore, because sometimes they take people off when they say things that they don't agree with. That's part of what we're talking about. The freedoms of this country are being bombarded and being attacked right now. And we are in the middle of primaries right now. And I know this is, people need to go out and do their voting, due diligence, do your research, go online and you can find a sample ballot. You can see everybody that's on there, and then go research those people. Look at what they believe. Look if they answered the questionnaire or not. Look at this, see what they're saying. What have they done in the past? What do they think? And do you agree with what they think? That helps you make your decision about who to choose. And then go out and do your voting. The early voting is going to end, I believe, February 25th. But it's open from like 7 to 7. So it's early in the morning and late in the evening. Go online. You can. I looked up mine. I just said Bell County election sites or early voting sites. And it pulled up all the early voting sites that are located in Bell County. So wherever your county is, I'm sure you can do the same thing. You just enter that, and then it'll tell you where the voting sites are. For us in Texas, I just took my driver's license. I didn't have a voter card yet because mine hasn't been updated since it expired at the end of last year. So all I had to have was my driver's license, and then I just went in there and just took care of it. So be sure to do all that. Be encouraged today, though, that with our voices grouped together, remember, standing together, we can make things happen. And we have to rise up against this. We are, like Reagan had said, we are one generation away from losing our democracy and losing what we have. One generation away. And it's because what we've raised up and what's happening in the schools and what's being taught there, the kids are learning to actually hate our country. Can you imagine that? That they are being raised up and taught that to live in a country in America is a bad thing. And they're literally changing it from the inside through our youth. They're starting there because that's what Hitler did. He said, if I can have the youth, I can change it. And that's exactly what he did. And it's happening right here under our noses. I mean, I'm amazed. Who would have thought, 50 years ago, that any of this could be happening right now is amazing to me. And I guess what the church is guilty, because we sat and didn't say anything, do anything when a lot of these things happened early on. We didn't make our voices heard. We just kind of laid back and said, oh, well, they'll take care of it. It'll all work out or something. But anyway, we can't do that anymore. We've got to become active. And I know we've heard the story, oh, Christians shouldn't be involved in politics. Well, look what's happened since we haven't been. That's all I can say, is if we haven't been, look, we've abdicated education to other people. We've abdicated the political world to other people. We've abdicated Hollywood to other people. And look what's happened now, because we stepped back from those arenas. There's like 7 pillars, and we stepped back from those. And now look what we have. And then we wonder how it got this way. It got this way because we sat down and did nothing. And I have to point at myself too, and even though I was younger then, but we did nothing. We need to do something now. We better do something soon. We better do something really soon. And I know early voting is one way we can do that. We can step out and we can make our voices heard, and then we can challenge these things when these things keep coming up and different things that have happened, to be sure that it's a just election and that things that are supposed to happen, happen. And so be encouraged today. This is President's Day. This nation was founded on some amazing principles, and one of them was the freedom to worship God. And those freedoms are slowly, step by step, being taken away if we don't rise up and step up and do something now. Do something now. And one of the things you can do now, like I said, is go take care of that voting for the primaries. But this is just the primaries. The regular, the part that where the decision of who sits in that seat is going to happen in November. The primary decides who's going to sit, who the 2 people or 3 people are that are going to be on the ballot for November. This is what the primaries are, because we've got like 5 and 6 people in one party running for the exact same seat. So that's what this does, is it eliminates that and narrows the field down to that one person for each of the parties to be on the November ticket. So that's what we're doing. That's why primaries are so important. So go vote for those people, research them, find out who they are, what they do, what they think, and then go out and do your due diligence. And if you can't vote in early voting, if you can't vote in early voting, then vote on election day. So be watchful for that. They'll be telling you what's going on with that. So, like I said, happy President's Day. We are grateful. We are glad that we still live in a free nation at this point. We want to keep it that way. And let's just do what we need to do and rise up and be encouraged that this still is one nation under God.